Welcome to Android service. Today we are going to discuss service in Android. And what is the service in Android? We use service for running long running operations in background. Let's see how to code service. While coding, we will discuss about the concepts and methods used in the service. Then look at here, we need to create the service now. Now go to the file, new. In the down there is C service and service. Here we need to give the service name. My requirement is to play a song, so I am giving the service name as play song service. Then you need to enable exported and enable true, because if you want to call your service from other apps, these two flags to be enabled. So click finish here, then it will create the service. Look at here the service has been created. There is a class play song service, extend the service. This is the system defined service class. The service is a Android component of the Android component. See what are the methods? Look at there is an onBind method. This method we will discuss later, because while binding the service we need this method. Now our requirement is to just simple service, so we will discuss about onBind later. What are the available methods in the service? Now on create, on start command, on destroy. There is other methods, unbind, rebind. We will discuss while discussing about binding the service. Now we need on create and on start command and on destroy. See, on create it executes only once when service is starting. Once service is started, in any other client's second time it starts, it don't execute this on create method. Only once the on create method will be executed. So we need to give any initialize the service, anything we need to initialize here. We need to give in on create, otherwise the initial setup stuff only we need to give. So here my requirement is to play song service, so I don't need any setup here, so I am not implementing on create here. So this is the next method is on start command. This is the method, is the main method in the service. When you are starting the service, before getting to the method, we will go to the main activity. There we want to start the service. How to start the service? For starting the service, we need to define intent. I am defining a intent, new intent, this, and so what is the my service class is play song service dot class. For starting the service, we need to use start service and pass this intent, service intent, which refers play song service. So when this statement executes, it calls on start command. First time it calls on create, next time onwards it calls on start command. It will execute the code in the on start command. So whatever the functionality of the our service, we need to code in this on start command. What is our functionality? You just play the song. So I need media player. I use media player API, so I'm media player. So media player to media player dot create I copied the song here in raw folder, so I need to give that pass that resource ID here raw r.raw song here, then media player dot start. Once so it will start playing the when this statement executes, it will start playing the song. But remember that service executes in the main thread. When you are doing any stuff, it takes more time, it blocks the main thread, so we should not give directly here. We should instead we need to give in a thread so that it don't blocks the main thread. So I'm defining the thread here, new thread. Runnable interface in this so I need to copy this code there in this run method. So in thread, whatever there in the run method, it executes that code in the thread. So I need to start this thread. I'm starting now. Okay, that's it. What is the return? We have non-sticky, we have three integers we can pass, that is sticky, non-sticky and redeliver intent. The sticky, non-sticky, if you give when service gets killed, it don't recreate again. When you give the sticky here, it will, when service gets killed, it will recreate the service. When you give the redeliver intent, recreate the service but with the null intent. Null intent means it will pass the null here. If you see redeliver intent, what happens? It will pass the lost intent here. Anyway, our functionality is to just play the song. Whatever the data we receive through intent, we are not using now. So there is no difference between start sticky and redeliver intent. Anyway, we are not using the data, just playing the song. So I will use sticky instead of redeliver intent because we are anyway not using the data received through the intent. When it is sticky, it will recreate the service. That means the service gets killed when song is playing. The song will be stopped. Then when it is recreated, song will start playing again. How to stop a service? How to stop a service? To stop a service, we need to code here. Remember, we can give as a on button click listener, otherwise. So don't code both at once, and I am giving stop service intent. Don't code both at once, because when you are starting and stopping, there is service will not be started immediately, will be stopped. So put it in the on button click measure so that whenever we want to stop, you can stop. So when you stop service statement executes, it calls on destroy. Here it will service get destroyed. Before get destroyed, I need to release the resources here. This is media player resource. I need to stop it, otherwise it won't songs continuously playing